Okay, happy Tuesday, everybody. I think we're live. Is it working? Yes, it is. All right, let's jump right in. Today's training, charitable posts. How do you use charitable posts to build your brand and do a lot of good at the same time? Let me just share my screen and we'll get this started. Share. And there we go. I think we're all set. Let me just grab my stuff and we will dive in. Where to go? I lost it all. There it is. All right. Sorry, too many screens open. Okay. So, charitable posts. How do I use charitable posts? Start recording. There we go. I want to make sure I don't forget to record this. All right, there we go. Bill Hillestad, had traffic. Content training today is on doing charitable posts. These posts are the holy grail. Nothing will build your brand faster. Nothing will build a following for you. Nothing will get shared more than posts about things that are going on from a charitable basis. And this all occurred to me some years ago when somebody asked me to sponsor their event. Hey, you want to be a platinum sponsor for $5,000? And my reaction was, I'll go you one better. I'm going to get you a whole bunch of traffic. And instead of giving them $5,000, I spent $100 and gave them 10,000 views and all kinds of exposure. And everybody that supported that charity thought I was a rock star for doing that stuff and putting up that video. And it doesn't have to be big charitable things. My personal favorite is probably the car washes. Every time the kids are having a car wash to raise money for new equipment or new uniforms or whatever it is, yeah, I want to shoot the video and say, you know, I'm here with blah, 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 the team captain and the head coach for the Lady Jaguars volleyball team. Girls, what do we got going on? Car wash this Saturday, raising money, new uniforms. That's it, everybody. You heard this Saturday. We need to help these girls get their new uniforms. Let's all do our part. I don't care if your car's dirty or not. Let's get down there. Walgreens parking lot, 9 o'clock to noon on Saturday. And no matter what, even if you're not going to be in town or you don't have a car to wash or it's not dirty, hit that share button. Let's spread the word. Let's help these girls achieve their goal. And you know what? Everybody's going to hit the share button. They're going to the coach, the girls that play on the team, the boyfriends, the families, their friends. Everybody's going to share those. Nothing works better than the pet adoption days. I got to tell you, dogs, puppies, babies, they're just hot stuff. Every time there's a pet adoption day going on, if you can go shoot a video with them, especially if you can work a dog into the video, yeah, now you've nailed it. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. This one. Now, if you guys have ever seen any of that stuff that I showed from Chris on becoming a digital mayor, now I always mention that when you take this digital mayor approach to putting out content, separate training, you're going to get to the point where you become the spokesperson for your market, for your community, where people start reaching out to you going, hey, can you come shoot a video about this? Can you come shoot a video about, you know, whatever, the music recital that's going on this Thursday at the grade school? And it'll get a little overwhelming. So Chris recruited the 12-year-old daughter of Tracy, his partner, to be a correspondent for Bricket TV, if you will. And here she is, Emma, doing a video. This one was about breakfast with Santa at the outlets in Anthem or whatever. Well, the best posts are the charitable posts. So here's Emma doing a video about the pet adoption, Halo animal rescue, blah, blah, blah. And look, there's dogs and puppies and kittens in the video. And all she's doing is highlighting this to the community that this is going on in the park this Saturday. and inviting everybody down. Wow factor stuff shared like crazy. Everybody sees you doing good things. Anybody who knows me knows that, yeah, I do a lot of lead gen for people, but doggone it, there's just nothing better than becoming famous, becoming the digital mayor of your community, than having everybody know, like, and trust you. He or she with the most friends wins. That's it. At the end of the day, I'm looking for a massive database of people who know, like, and trust me. And this is one of the best ways to achieve it. So what kind of charities? Great. Family fun fundraiser, or pizza fundraiser, or the 5K fun run in the park for whatever, or the golf tournament we're doing, or the charitable auction that somebody's doing. You can find these things on Facebook. You can find them through Eventbrite. You can Google local charitable things. You'll get to know people. Try not to do it for the wrong reasons. When you actually start to find groups that you can support, that you can get your heart into, and you can help raise awareness for them, well, that's the holy grail. Nothing tops that, because jab, 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 right hook. 80% of your content is for, with, or about others. 20% is for you. You just need people to know, like, trust you, remember you. And I'll show you probably one of my favorite examples. Let me drag this over here. Where'd she go? There we go. Tanya runs a massive real estate team in Tucson, Arizona. And I would say that probably 70 or 80% of her content is about dogs and cats and animal rescue. And that's her thing. And then every now and then she'll say, hey guys, it's Tanya, taking a quick break from all of our fundraising stuff for animals. Got to pay the bills, got to pay for all of these efforts. Blah, 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 blah. Who do you know who, listing, selling, whatever. And every now and then ask for the business. And people don't mind you asking for the business if you're giving. But this one, and honestly, I wish I could take credit for this. Tanya came up with this idea on her own. We've always said, if you're having a party, put your logo on some solo cups and make it a client appreciation party. And now the party's a charitable write-off, right? No tax advice from me. I am not a lawyer, but have a client appreciation party. But Tanya takes it one step further, and check this video out.
I just wanted to let you guys know about our exciting.
And I know you probably can't hear, but hey guys, want to let you know about our blah, 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 red solo cup challenge. So she takes her solo cups and she says, stop by and pick one up, or give us a shout and we'll shoot some over to you. And whoever posts the coolest photo of this solo cup wins a $300 donation to the charity of your choice from the following animal charities, and dinner for two to the whatever, but dinner and a movie at, one of those eat-in theater things. So that's her post. Look, not professional, not produced. All the no-nos in this. Got a cat on her desk, a window in the background. It's just her desk with the calendar on the wall. There's nothing professional about this video. But puts that up, puts a little boost on it. It gets 7,800 views. And you're like, wow, that's pretty cool. 7,800 views with her raising money for. But it gets better, because then people start to post their pictures of these red solo cups. And look, here it is at a giant hot springs, and with a kitten in the cup, and looks like some sort of Mayan ruin or Sheep Bridge, if you've never been there in Arizona, for those of you that live in Phoenix. At the beach, with the dogs, lots with dogs, playing beer pong with it. At another beach, going flying on a biplane in Paris. It just goes on. Skydiving. Yep, no end to it. Havasupai Falls, another cool Arizona outdoor place. Looks like Lake Tahoe to me. And look, it just keeps going and going, and photoshopped onto the top of a car. And people had fun with this, and they started posting all kinds of these. There it is at Oldapalooza in Palm Springs. Yeah, that looks like Marina Del Rey, Mother's Beach. Go there often. Route 66. And it goes, well, now you're talking about not just the hundreds of thousands or millions of views that this got, but think about all these people that they all consider her a friend. They're all having a blast with this. They're all posting. And look, she put up a separate page for it, just her solo cup challenge page, not even on her regular page, and has done it a few times now. That is a brilliant way to raise. And that's what Tanya does. Tanya helps dogs, cats, horses, turtle rescue, you name it. She's all about helping animals. And so her farm, her target market, where normally we just target people looking at Zillow, Truly a Realtor, when this was all set up years and years ago, it was all set up to focus on animal lovers and people who are looking at Zillow, Truly a Realtor, whatever, but people who love her for all the stuff she does. Oh my God, that's the kind of person I want to hang out with. And she's always driving to the pet adoption days or fundraisers, or reminding people about the things they can do to whatever, or giving shout outs. Imagine giving shout outs to people who stopped and rescued a dog on the side of the road and took it into and blah, 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 blah. Or Barney finally got adopted. Hey, everybody, I wanted to give a special shout out to the Joneses who adopted Barney. You're awesome. And again, you're bragging about somebody else. You're doing content about others. Every time you're thanking somebody for their work, thanking somebody for the things they do. If you can find a cause that you can get your heart, or a few causes that you can get your heart into, great. You can knock it out of the park. Talking last week or whatever with some people that do homes for heroes, and they focus on everybody that's a public servant, from law enforcement, firemen, nurses, doctors, military, border patrol, you name it. And everything is about that. And it's so easy to find content strategies. In that particular case, if I was all about one type of person, public servant, whatever, my personal favorite strategy there is to go to businesses and say, hey, work with this organization or do whatever on behalf of our heroes. And we do massive amounts of advertising, and we do not charge for it. Instead, what we ask you to do is give some sort of discount to our heroes. So now I'm at Tico's Tacos, and I'm saying, hey, I'm here with the owner of Tico's Tacos, blah, 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 best tacos. And they agreed to support our local heroes. What are you doing? Well, we're going to give them 2-for-1 tacos, or free beer on Tuesdays, or whatever the heck it is, 50% off for all of our heroes. And then you push that content out regularly to those heroes, because now they're going to really pay attention to your content, because it's all people offering them discounts. And the business is getting a lot of publicity, both to the heroes and to the other people that are seeing it. A huge win for the business, huge win for the person doing it, and super, super attractive content to all of those heroes. Hopefully you've got some program in there where you give them a discount on their commissions, their appraisal, their fees, whatever, as well. But by supporting somebody else, that's why I always say for, with, or about others. Content that is for others. It's meant to entertain, to engage, to evoke emotion, stuff they want to see with them, doing the interviews about them. This is it. When you're doing something to give, it makes you more likable. It still gets you the exposure. You've still got your logos in there. You can still remind people you're in the business. Hey, it's Bill with ABC Realty, but not here to talk about real estate today. Something way more important. Blah, 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 blah. Animal rescue. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. This is crazy, crazy powerful marketing. And all you got to do is help raise awareness for them, and do it with videos. You can do this with static posts, but doggone it, guys, shoot the videos, cell phone videos. They do not have to be professionally produced. I always love to highlight Shayla because she's just the queen of everything's on my cell phone. Everything's casual. Everything's friendly. Nothing's produced. But do that for causes. Do that to help somebody else out. You know that all the animal lovers that support the Humane Society are going to come to love you, know, like, trust you if you're always driving people to their events and you're always doing things for animals. Or all the parents of the kids in the Little League organization because you're helping drive people to come out and watch the games and blah, 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 and they happen Friday night under the whatever it is, you're doing things to help them. You're reminding all the kids and the parents about tryout days or signups or whatever. Help people with their cause, and everybody who loves their cause will fall in love with you. That's my favorite, just because I'm doing good. I get to do good. And the fact that it highlights the fact that I'm doing good in front of thousands or tens of thousands. Yeah. That's just an extra perk that comes along with it. Don't do it for the business will come. Do it for the right reasons and everything else will happen. For those of you that are ad traffic clients, this is one of those where you want a hashtag rule. Yes, every time you post, they'll go out and get a bunch of exposure, guaranteed. So if you put up one of these posts and you do them all the time, great, they're going to get a lot of exposure. But if I really want to drive to Pet Adoption Day and I have a video views or an engagement specialty rule that spends $50 on local views, great, hashtag don't miss this. And every time I put in hashtag don't miss this, the system knows, oh, put $50 on that for the next 4 days or the next 7 days, whatever, targeting everybody in this area. And now every time I put in that hashtag, it's going to go out. And when we do a video view rule, remember, we're optimizing for long video views. There's max views and deep views. Deep views are when they click on the video, watch at least 15 seconds of it, really consuming the content. That's triple the average. That's when you want to go deep, because I want people to watch this video and show up at the Pet Adoption Day or the charitable auction or the haunted house or the whatever. And by the way, it doesn't have to just be charities. It can be any community event type of thing. A la, if you go back and look at some of the stuff that Chris used to do, what about the here, I'm just going to get down to the bottom, sorry, the Christmas tree lighting. Look at that. He did 2 on the Christmas tree lighting. 11,000 views, 794 views, to the point that the Christmas tree committee at Anthem actually asked him to come down and MC the event because he got more exposure for him than they had ever gotten for themselves. Santa's house at the outlets, the fundraising breakfast with Santa to raise money for the fire department, and that's the one Emma did. These real estate puppy marketing. By the way, side story for you. So researchers take a wallet and put some money in it, and they want to see who will return the wallet based on what photos they put in the wallet. And they put in photos of an older couple, family photos, young couple photo, baby photos, puppy photos, and they leave these wallets out on the street. And yeah, the elderly couple got 30% of the wallets returned, 34, whatever. And the young couple got, 39%, and the family got 42% and looked like the clear winner. And then they tried puppy, and puppy got 78%. By the way, baby got 81. So if nothing else from today, here's a quick tip for you. Put a picture of a baby in your wallet. If you ever lose it, you are almost 3 times more likely to get your wallet back. But a puppy is right up there with baby. It's people love puppies. I told that story to Chris, and that's when he did real estate puppy marketing. He's like, oh, the puppy has nothing to do with this, but everybody loves puppies. And great. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do to make your videos way more compelling. Occasionally squeeze in a puppy whenever possible, or a baby, or a kitten, or whatever. But yeah, that's the stuff that I love seeing. That's the stuff that again makes you famous in your market. The horse rescue. Every time you can do something for somebody else, you want to do it, whether it's a horse rescue or for the preschool academy or the senior citizen center, the 4th of July fireworks, the Veterans Day parade, and you just, oh my gosh, you never run out of things that are worth telling everybody in the community about. Now then, if you are doing this on your own, no, I'm not an ad traffic client. I don't have a rule that's going to go out and automatically promote this whenever I drop in my trigger, my hashtag. How do I do it? You're going to have to go into Facebook and you put up the post. Yep, it's a post. And hopefully it's a call to action post that has a link to, and, you know, click down below to get directions, whatever. But you put up that post. When you put up that post, you're going to come into ad. You can just hit boost. Just hit the boost button. Optimize it for engagement or for long video views. And then target what you can. If it's about housing at all, if it's got your real estate logo in it, whatever, if you got your call to action signature in there, you're going to have to claim the special ad category, and you're going to have to target a 15-mile radius. That's fine if I'm inviting people to the Christmas tree lighting or whatever. But if you're doing it in Ad Manager, you're just going to come in here and you're going to say, yep, I want engagement. And then you're going to choose the post, and you're going to choose the targeting. If you've built a special audience, you can use that. For those of you that don't have a farming audience, it's one of the things we like to help people do, is build a small farm area audience. I won't get into it, separate training on targeting, so that you can target just a 1 mile radius or something smaller. But just don't be afraid to go in and actually hit the doggone boost button. You normally don't want to use those boost buttons, and I discourage it, but they've gotten way more powerful. They've also gotten way more complicated. But create a post, and then as soon as you create a post, go in and boost it. Or if you're an ad traffic client, make sure that you have a specialty rule for video views. And you guys know that the 3 rules I like to see everybody have is: 1, for social validation. Yep, every time I put in hashtag check this out, I want you to spend $5 without targeting, because that's going to get me 10 or 20,000 views, or 5 or 10,000 views, excuse me, for $5. And then if I put in hashtag worth knowing about or whatever, then that's going to target my local area for $50. And the last one is everybody needs a click rule, because you want to do lead gen. If you haven't watched it, watch the messenger training that we put up last week. You want to have that rule for lead gen, so that when you put up a post, and it's just a click rule, I want people to click. Well, when I put up the post, I'm going to put it up with messenger. And by the way, same thing. If I want to have a reply to them and say, oh yeah, go here, do whatever, I want to actually connect with people, I can put in the message button, and they will message me, and I just put up my post and it's got the message button. And then I drop in hashtag more info, whatever, hashtag Bill knows loans, hashtag buy with Bill. Any hashtag can be my trigger. And now it's going to go out and put the traffic on it that's focused on clicks, getting people to click send message, click the link in my post, click the call button. If I want them to call me, it'll actually dial the phone for them. But anytime I want them to click on something, register for my Zoom, webinar, go to my Calendly, download my document, whatever. I put a link in the post, or I use the messenger button, or I use the calls button. That's a traffic campaign. So a little bit of tangential information there, but want you to know how to put these up and put them out. I could teach this class in 7 parts at an hour a piece and get into how to shoot the videos and how to reach out and what to say and how to contact them, but don't complicate it. Every time somebody's doing something worthwhile, help them out. You're always trying to help people out with your traffic, help people out with your exposure. That's all I'm asking you to do or suggesting you do, is just help them out. Driving people to their car wash, their family fun day, their pizza party, their pet adoption day, the 5K fun run, signups for, registrations for, and it doesn't just have to be charities. Remember, it can be anything, but help drive traffic to things that are popular, and know that everybody who likes those popular things is going to make it be viral on top of the money that you're putting behind it. You'll get way more bang for your buck because they will share it, they will like it, they will comment on it, and they will love you for helping out a cause that they have their heart into. That's about as good as it gets right there. Somebody doing something for a good reason. So that's it. Let's see, 27 minutes. I made it inside my half hour. I promised I was going to keep these trainings down to a half an hour. With that, I will go ahead and call it 25 minutes and 25 seconds. There's your charitable post training. Go do some good. And with that, I will stop sharing and open it up for questions. Start with the chat. Do your clients need to do this on their own? Do your clients need to do this on your own? Help me out, Michael. I'm not quite sure what the question is.
If I were a client of yours, do I have to remember all of this?
If you're a client of mine, of ad traffic?
Yes.
So
my point is that I've been, I was a few minutes late. I apologize for that, but
no worries.
This is all really great information. And for some, it might be very easy to follow, but for me, I'm having a difficult time. I basically want to, maybe set up another session with you to go to do another 30 minutes that I will be on the right link for, to figure out what it is, what my first step is to work with you and to start to achieve these results. But you were going into some deep, boosting and some of these other things.
Yeah, that's for the general population. I always teach this to somebody that wants to do it complete DIY. I don't want to force anybody to do business with me. If you're an ad traffic customer, it's pretty simple. I want a rule. And I don't know when that's on the calendar, but I'm going to be doing a new rule training and just posted one. But a custom rule. So at ad traffic, all your content gets promoted in a purely automatic fashion. When you're ready to take it to the next level, you get a specialty rule. So the rule that I would recommend for this one would be pick budget, because usually rules are for a bigger budget because it's for specialty posts. So let's say that I wanted to put $30 on any post that I wanted to get a little extra exposure. And I wanted it to be people, I'm only going to do videos. So I would choose video through plays. And then I would pick a hashtag, do your part. So now anytime so all you do is post. I go shoot a video with the pet adoption people. And then I post it to my page and say, well, great cause, whatever. Click the link to their website, go to the thing, whatever. So I just do a post about it. And then at the end, I would put hashtag doing our part, or do your part, or what. I just come up with a hashtag that I'm going to be using whenever I want to do one of these, or hashtag check this out. So now every time I put that hashtag in a post, the system's going to see it and go, oh, hashtag do your part. Michael wants to spend $30 optimized for video views to people in this market. So all you do is post. The whole idea at Ad Traffic is you just post. There's nothing to learn. The main purpose of these trainings that we're trying to get all these trainings up, and it's our obsession right now, is teaching you what to post so that you do the stuff that is naturally viral like this, or the stuff that does get a lot of exposure, that does get you a lot of likes, that does grow your audience. Because remember, all these people that are watching this video with you going, come on down and adopt a puppy, all those people are now landing in your fan base and will continue to see your content moving forward so that you do become familiar to them. That's the technique when I do the digital mayor trainings of this is all about others. But after a while, you've got 30,000 people in your audience that watch your stuff all the time, and it's stuff they care about, content for, with, or about others. I just love the charitable posts because they have a lot of extra viral juice. They do good. And everybody who supports that cause or that organization or has kids that play volleyball and you're driving to the car wash, they all get a little extra juice mojo towards you. So if you want to start doing the charitable game, I would ask for a specialty rule for video views or engagement, either one. The kind of 6-1, half dozen the other. Engagement will get you not as many long video views, but it will get you more comments and clicks and get you more short views, 3-second views. When you optimize for through plays, for deep views, Facebook will only hit people when they're in that mode. When they're scrolling at work, they won't see your post. When they're at home, sitting back, watching, they'll get you lots more long views. It's really a toss-up. I like to use the long views for screening content. When I'm putting up a video about this, it's still my favorite example, a 9-minute and 50-second video about closing costs with a dude at a whiteboard and 121,000 views.
I've seen that video. That's funny.
That one is my personal favorite example because it's like, has anybody ever watched this organically in the history of the universe? No, but it's got 121,000 views. Why? Because they clearly know what they're doing and know that anybody who does watch that video is in the consideration phase of a transaction. They would not watch it if they weren't interested. That's the best way to grow your audience. So that's why I like to do a video view rule. When my 3 rules that I think everybody, and just start with the automatic stuff. It's all you need. You're going to get massive exposure. You're going to do great. But when you're wanting to take it to the next level, I love doing a video views to suspects rule. And basically means that, yeah, every time I drop in this hashtag watch this, or hashtag watch and learn, whatever, hashtag watch. Every time I drop that hashtag in a post and it's a video, it's going to go out and I'd put $50 on it, because every time it goes out, let's say that it's getting through plays for a nickel and it's getting 3-second views for a penny or two. For $50, I'm going to grab 5,000 new people into my audience. And all those people that watched an extended play of me talking about closing costs or getting top dollar, writing a winning offer, staging a home, whatever, I've screened out people that I know are interested in my topic, which happens to be mortgage real estate related. And now they're in my fan base and they're going to see all my stuff all the time, my charitable posts, my everything posts. So that's one rule, that when people are ready to take to that next level, and I really want to grow that's how I like to grow my audience, is with those big time video viewers. Clicks, when I'm doing lead gen posts, I got to have clicks. Sorry, saw a typo. And then the social validation. Those are my 3.
Okay. So, and maybe, I don't know, I don't want to waste Jeff or Ron's time, or your time, or even my time, but I guess what I kind of feel a little bit like maybe what I need is to redo that initial meeting one-on-one with you without the distraction of my partner, she was here to help, but it wasn't helping. And then truth be told is, so for instance, like Ron happens to be on here. He may or may not know who I am. I know who he is. I've seen him over the years. All of the people that are in my space that I admire working with you. Bill Hart even said that you were his favorite and his secret weapon. So really, like, the question is, what is the first thing I should do? Give me step one. And if that means sign up with you on your website to hire your services, I don't care. If that's step one, fine. Give me step two. Step one's easy. I can do that. I'll do it right now.
So add traffic. If you want to get a lot of, if step one is you got to post. If you're not going to post, nothing's going to work. So we really just work with content marketers. That's why I so frequently work with like Deborah Bird at Plug and Play Social, because
she's the one that introduced me to you.
Okay, well, she gives people content. Well, great. Now that you got content, you might as well get a lot of exposure.
Okay.
And so for most of her people, we set them up, and then but she posts and it gets a lot of exposure. When, like I said, step two, great. I got content, I got traffic. Step two is now I'm ready to start doing some of this more advanced stuff and put a hashtag in some of my posts, because I'm going to go start doing those charitable videos, or I'm going to do some lead gen. So now I'm going to do lead gen posts. I need a rule that's going to drive clicks and get people to click more often. And by the way, they'll click anyway. You'll just get more clicks if you optimize for traffic. Even if you're optimized for engagement, you'll still get clicks, even just with your regular stuff. You'll still, but if I really, really want to do some serious lead gen, then I want a lead gen rule. And the social validation rule is just the one where I put in hashtag wow, and it goes out untargeted and puts 5,000 or 10,000 views on my video, so that everybody else who sees it thinks, wow, look at all the views on that video. Really a cool thing to do with like listing videos, or if I am doing one for the charity. So if, let's say I'm promoting, great, I'm going to do one because I do know somebody down at whatever, and they're having a car wash fundraiser or something like that. Great, I'm going to shoot a video with them. And when I'm done, I'm going to post it with hashtag wow, which is going to put an extra 5,000 or 10,000 views on it, and hashtag do your part, hashtag worth watching, whatever, hashtag watch this, which is going to say, no, that one put $5 out to the universe, got me a ton of views. That one is going to put $50 out to my market and get deep views and grow my fan base. So I drop in 2 hashtags to that post. It does 2 things. And then as soon as I put it up, bonus tip, as soon as I put it up, I'm never going to post something for somebody else if I'm not already friends with them on Facebook. Make sure that you friend them on Facebook, so that when you go, doggone it, I got to get back to a page here. But when I go on Facebook and I'm ready to post it, you always share it to their timeline. So if I just put this up and it was about you, Michael, hey, blah, 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 if you happen to live in, check out my buddy Michael's stuff, I would put it up, put my hashtag in it. It would go out and get me all those views. I'm going to get the 5,000, 10,000 views for my $5 or $10, wow, social validation. And then I'm going to put another $50 on it, or another $25 on it. It's going to go out and get all the good local views optimized for engagement. But then as soon as I post it with those 2 hashtags in it, I'm going to come up here and change my attribution to me personally instead of me, the page, because pages can't share. They can to other pages. But once I'm me and not add traffic, or Bill instead of Bill the realtor, then when I hit share, I got share on a friend's profile. I can post this straight onto your profile as if you had posted it. Well, if I just did a video with you and you're the head of the I don't know, the volleyball team that's raising money for new uniforms. And I, hey, I'll send you a friend request. You can follow along and engage with people. Nobody's gonna not, and you should become a friend with everybody. But now when I post it onto your profile, it's going to get seen by, say, 10% of your friends. It's typically what stuff on your profile gets seen by. Well, your friends are going to engage with it more than anybody else because they know you and you're in it. And it's saying, help her out with her fundraiser, whatever. Facebook's going to see that engagement and go, oh, look, this is a rich vein of engagement over here. And they got to spend my $25. So they're like, over there, that's where the engagement's happening. And now everybody that person knows is going to see it, or tons of their friends are going to see it. So that when I'm doing that post, where was it? And I'm share it onto his profile, all of his friends are going to see it. And that's whenever I do a video with somebody else, I always try to share it onto their profile so that I get that extra familiarity, because people who know him, and by the way, this is, again, Chris couldn't do all his own videos, so he had a 12-year-old doing it, as a lot of them for him. But if it was one of his, they would see, yeah, I like her, she's my niece. Oh, he's doing cool stuff for her. By association, I transpose much of that familiarity and trust that I allocate to her over to him or you. That's why I want to pick up all of the person I'm doing the video with or about. I want to pick up their friends. All the people that love this lady and they love horses are going to share some of that love over there to Chris. And now they're going to be in his audience and continue to see his content moving forward. Those are the people that are most likely to do business with you. Some of them that you've bought some mental real estate and some goodwill with. And that's it. And if you came from Deborah Bird, if you go to addtraffic.com and put in plug and play, all caps, we give a big discount to all of her people because she sends so many of them to us. Treat her like an enterprise account. So that would be my suggestion. But again, traffic won't do you any good if you're not posting. You got to post. I like a video a week. I really just any video, casual videos, whatever, and keep coming back to the trainings on what videos to shoot. That's what today was about.
Okay, Bill, thank you very much. I do post at least once a week. But when I look at Deborah's content, I mean, probably like many people, I get a bit intimidated. I should probably go over that with her, but posting it to Facebook is what you're referring to, not necessarily to YouTube. That's what is that correct?
No, YouTube's an entirely different, and you know what? I'll add a YouTube training up there because you use YouTube for a different reason. It's not for exposure. It's not for branding. It doesn't get the views in the same way. But if you're doing a lot of videos, you can put them all up on your YouTube channel. A YouTube marketing program is more about search and being found and becoming an expert. And it's a long-term play. You got to have a lot of content. You got to post super regularly to YouTube. And it is a training we do to show people how to find more success on YouTube and get more subscribers. But I can't get the leads or the ROI. And I do Instagram for people. It's automatically built in to add traffic, but 93% of the business that comes from all social platforms combined comes out of Facebook.
Okay, so really quick. So what your recommendation is, step one, is to just start posting more videos to my Facebook and my Instagram.
Yep.
Okay, you got it. Let's step one now, and then Add Traffic is the site where I go to log on to that's Add Traffic, not BillHillstead.com.
No, that's just my calendar. You want to have a private conversation, go grab 30 minutes there.
Okay. Thank you.
But Add Traffic has been my pet project, building it for years on and off, but it automates everything that I used to do. with my coaching clients. Everything that I've taught, it just does it all automatically. Faster, better, cheaper than anybody could ever do it for you. So even though I do teach people to do this, yeah, for a few $100, you can just have an assistant do everything for you. You're way better off focusing your time instead of learning how to boost and how to use ad manager. And
Yeah.
nope, just post and the rest will happen. And then
Right
come
on.
back to these trainings and get more post ideas.
Yeah, I put them on my calendar to block out my my noon. So thank you very much for your time, Bill. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You got it. And I will keep them down to 30 minutes. And we we'll have it down by next week. We're posting all these to YouTube. We're posting them all to Vimeo. We're trying to decide where the best place. So we'll do to both, but we're pulling out just the trainings. They're 15 to 30 minutes. We're putting the full sessions up. So if there's something you're like, no, it was somewhere around minute 50, don't watch them. It's watching these whole things will kill you. But if you want, you can go back and refer to them. And then we've started putting up lots of little tutorial and how to and FAQs so that every time a question comes in, instead of doing all one-off meetings with people to answer those questions, my goal and what Lauren, Christian, myself, Keith Geringer, we're all trying to get every question answered. Why did my post get rejected? Why, how do I stop these spammers from writing reviews on my Facebook about cryptocurrency? Or, why isn't this what? And we're just trying to get all the FAQs along with the little tutorials, how to get rolling. And we're obsessed with posting content and training and making this easier for people. But out of the gate, know that if you never had a training, if you never did anything, if I got hit by a bus tomorrow and you just posted, just post. Because if 20, 30, 50,000 people see you over and over and over and over, that's enough. You will win. It's postcards still work. If you mail out 10,000 postcards a month for years on end, you'll win. The difference is these postcards cost you a penny instead of 75 cents. And they automatically filter out all the people that are just throwing them away without looking at them. So you're only continuing to hit the people that continue to engage with your content. It's perfect traffic. It's a perfect farm. It's people that have shown an affinity or an inclination towards you and your content. Do it for 6 months. And the audience just keeps getting better and better and better. So that you mentioned Bill Hart, he's done this long enough that, in the last 30 days, he reached 52,000 people, 124,000 times. His audience saw him 2.4. It's the same people seeing him over and over. See, in the beginning, you're hitting strangers and you're trying to grow an audience. But very quickly, your audience starts shifting and becoming people who already know you, who already have shown an inclination, who've watched your video, who now continue to see your stuff over and over and over. That's what I'm looking for. Consistent exposure. Reach, frequency, impact. Those are the only 3 factors in marketing. Got to reach a lot of people. I got to do it frequently. That's why if you just boost and you hit strangers all the time, no value. Strangers don't just suddenly go, wow, there's someone I never saw before. I think I'll call them up and get pre-qualified. You gotta earn it. And you want to earn it with great. If I'm going to do frequency, should I just target this mark? No. You should put it out there and let your audience choose you. That's the difference. That's the secret sauce that we stumbled into over the last several years. An audience that chooses you is 3 times more likely to engage with you in the future, connect with you, than people who like your page or follow your page. People always want likes, and it just kills me. It's like, no, you don't. You want people that watch your video. They're almost 4 times more likely in many cases to do business with you. If you want some likes for vanity view purposes, don't worry about it. We will run you a like campaign or show you how to run a like campaign where it goes out to the universe and gets you a whole bunch of likes. They don't do you any good, but yeah, look, I got thousands of likes. Likes will run you 4 or 5 cents if you run a like campaign and target the universe. They'll run you 50 cents or $1 if you target just your local market. That might be better likes, but why would I do that when I could get them to watch my video? Especially if it's my video on something mortgage related or something housing related, or how to write a winning offer, or how to move your offer to the top of the stack, or how to find whatever bargains even in this market. That's why I love doing like the new build stories and things like that. But that's all it is. If you're posting all the time, our mothers all told us when we were young, there's somebody for everybody. And I'm telling you, she was wrong. There's 20,000 people for everybody. I'll find 20,000 people who, and look, some will watch your video and they'll come into your audience, but then they'll never, ever watch anything again or engage or like or comment, and we'll kick them out and find new people. And pretty soon you'll have that perfect audience that is a legitimate fan base. They know you, they like you, they trust you. It's, if I could mail 10,000 postcards a year for 3 years on end, because that's about where it really kicks in and starts to become profitable, that's a big win. It's just a big investment. This is a tiny investment, and you can do it in 6 to 12 months where I'm the guy. I'm the guy. Everybody knows me. That's what you want to, and your content, the reason you don't have to attend the trainings, because if I go in and I look at like my video views, and we'll just pick on Bill Hart here and go, well, how come this video only got 274 impressions and this one got 19,000? Because people really liked this one and didn't like that one so much, and they were running at the same time. It will automatically go through. And if you do that and look at all his stuff, and I do like to use Bill because what I love most about coaching was probably his best video of his life until that was it. But then he put up Tough Love and he thought that was the best video of his life. But look, 13-second average playtime, 30-second average playtime. And all the views were going to this one instead of this one. By the way, we actually forced the views to go to this one. It would have been a lot less. People liked this. And he's like, wow, why did they like that? And yeah, they like a lot of them watch the F-16, whatever, but, and that's the key, is it's being able to shift your budget around so that it focuses on your best. And then after a while, I get to sort it by, yeah, I just want to go to show me which one had the most video plays, or show me which one had the longest average play time, or show me which one got the most 3-second plays, or the most through plays. These are your hot leads, by the way. Counting the days, that one got a ton of through plays. What I love most about coaching, your why videos are always people's one of their top videos. Why I do what I do, why I love doing what I do, why I feel like the luckiest guy on the planet. Especially if it's about a client, just help the client do whatever. This is my why. It's people like this, awesome people who just got their first home, blah, blah, blah. And you turn one of these about the client videos into your why. This is my why. It's them. It's the young couple that I help get into their first home. I choke up just thinking about it. You guys are awesome, whatever. The thank you videos, damn, they're so good. It just kills me that people don't do a thank you video on every closing. Nothing's going to get you more traffic than that, and more warm referrals than that. Sorry, I get wound up. I'm not even sure there's a question there. Any other questions from anybody? Just a reminder that we're doing the trainings now, short trainings, never more than a half an hour. on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, at least for the near future, because we're trying to get a lot of them up. So at 12:30 Pacific time on those days, the training's over, and then it's just open Q&A. So if you look up at a training and go, yeah, I don't really care about that training, but I got a question, great. Come at 12:30. If your questions about your post, well, how come my leads are costing me this instead of that, or whatever? How come this one's costing me, where's my leads? There we go, 518, and this one's costing me $1.73. I don't know, let's look. Share your screen and we'll jump in and take a peek. Or if I have access to it, I'll jump in on my side and dissect it and tell you my opinion on why this one didn't work so good and why that one did. Or answer your other question. How do I do that thing with financial planners again? How do I, blah, 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 blah. I want to start doing listing videos. My gosh, that's another one that for you in the mortgage side of the business, get to know Aaron Alvarez. The guy's a stud. His listing videos that he does with realtors, I think it's brilliant. It's just brilliant. I didn't think of this. This is all him. He started doing listing videos with the realtors, and he's the host. Hey, Aaron Alvarez, got another sweet listing here in Scottsdale, blah, 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 blah. Here to tell you about it's my good buddy, Bob. Bob, what do we got? And then it's all Bob and the listing. But yeah, I get to hop in the car, chat with them while we drive out there, shoot the video with them, be a star in their video. They get 11,000, 8,500, 4,900, 10,000 views, whatever. They think I'm a freaking rock star. Then after we shoot the video, I get to drive back, and at which point they're whining about, man, I look like a dork on video, because that's what they always do. And you get to commiserate with them and go, no, trust me, I do these all the time. You are awesome. You'll see this'll get views, and then boom. And then I drop in my hashtag, or a couple of them. I might do hashtag wow to get the boom, the extra views, and then the hashtag whatever to get the local views. And now their video has 10 or 50,000 views, and it happens all automatically. All I do is drop the hashtags in. That's another great one for you mortgage guys. You should be doing listing videos with all your realtors. Doggone it, I'm giving away other trainings. Now it's going to feel dumb doing the other trainings. Other questions? Thoughts, comments, topics you want me to focus on? I will start banging out. Please don't hesitate to send questions or topics that you want covered to info@AddTraffic, because we are on a video creation bender.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. So I have been having an incredible struggle with uploading video from my iPhone. I mean, it takes hours and hours and hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I've talked to the people at Plug and Play. Any clue?
Yeah. Do you use a Mac computer?
I did just buy a new iPad Pro over the weekend, but I don't use a Mac.
Okay. Well, and if you're taking pictures on your phone, if you put the Google Photos app on your phone,
okay,
and I use, is my screen shared? But yes, my screen is shared. So for example, photos, I use just the photo app on my iPhone. So whoops, sorry. There we go. Click. There we go. No, where to go? There it is. Sorry. My Photos app automatically syncs all my photos to my computer. So I don't upload anything from my phone. I do all my posting from my computer because I can use the keyboard and I can type and whatever. But all my photos are automatically on there. The same thing with Google Photos. I have Google Photos on and all my photos sync. So I just go out, take pictures, shoot videos or whatever. And then couple hours later, I go to my computer and they're there. There's all my videos. So I don't have to worry about it. It's like, yep, that's just me shooting some social post, whatever. And it shows up on my computer an hour later, and I don't have to upload it. If not, you go to the photo on your phone, and instead of uploading, if uploading's a problem, just hit the share button, and then you can either email it to yourself or you can share it to Dropbox or G Drive.
Okay, thank you for your time. Thanks.
My pleasure. Anybody else? Going once? Going twice? And we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.